13-0 Princeton after 4 bouts here at Levian Gymnasium in New York City. Harris Eisenberg and Joe Nord here with you. And see head coach Donnie Pritzloff, his first season at the helm of Columbia, trying to get his wrestlers to get some offense going here. As we're getting right into it, you're at 157 pounds.
Yeah, we got Rawson Iwanicki out here for Columbia. He's 157s. We've seen a couple different guys in the starting lineup for Columbia at 157. And Rawson's a sophomore.
Sophomore out of Ipswich, Massachusetts. He's 13-8 on the season. He's 0-2 in duels. This is Jake Mann for Princeton. He's a junior out of Missouri, out of Ladue Horton Watkins High School in St. Louis.
Jake's brother actually wrestled at Columbia, Justin Mann. So it's kind of again, wrestling's too small of a world. There's a lot of interconnected web.
Pretty amazing. Mann took a major decision loss on Friday. Iwanicki did not wrestle Friday for Columbia, and Mann bringing that right leg up pretty high, down low.
Rawson doing a good job of bringing this defense back down to the mat, but really you want to see him square up, right? What he's trying to do here.
So now in that position, Rawson, is he trying to just clear the hand off his ankle, or is he just trying to get out of it via, you mentioned, spinning around and try to reverse that hold?
Yeah, he kind of was going to what I'd call like a knee slip kind of position, where we kind of call it like a rubber knee. It looked like he could really bend his knee there, and the refs actually stopped it. They were worried about the position, maybe him hurting his knee. But he was also kind of putting himself there, so I think, he felt like his joint was comfortable. But yeah, he was trying to get Mann off his lower part of his ankle and look for that go behind. Mann, I'd say, is the aggressor here so far. And then Rawson back on a nice deep shot, but only got one hand to it. You always kind of got to be trying to get both hands to the leg. It's hard to finish a shot with just even your dominant hand on the leg.
There've been some looks, but mostly it's been both wrestlers on 2 feet here as we're under a minute in the first period. Mann trying to get that inside grip, go for his shot. He's got control of those 2 legs. Now the one. Similar scenario. Iwanicki might get tripped down to the mat. This is going to the outside, which could benefit Rawson here.
Yeah, if Iwanicki's back foot touches the wood, then they're supposed to stop it.
It's over that lip.
Exactly what they did. Once a part of the wrestler touches the wood, they're essentially off the mat and out of bounds. So even though Mann was still in bounds, that's the right call. Sometimes you can notice wrestlers kind of trying to make their way off to the wood just to stop the position. And, I think that's part of the game. As long as you don't make it too obvious, that's strategic, I guess.
Iwanicki wrestling with some confidence. There's another shot attempt, nicely defended by Mann. So Iwanicki staying in this one. We're scoreless here in the first period, which is now concluded. So good stuff on both sides.
Yeah, I want to see Rawson, if he can square up and use heavy hips a little bit more. He's kind of stopped Mann's original shot, but then Mann's kind of had a second effort to be able to get to a position where he might be able to finish. And a lot of times, you want to, if you can stop a guy originally, you want to keep him stopped. But I think Iwanicki can do a little bit better jobs with his hips, just being heavy and really just kind of traditional sprawl.
Iwanicki starting on bottom here as we begin the second.
Cross body ride by Mann. He's got the leg in, and he's kind of hanging over the far side looking for a cradle. Top man can't hang on to the ankle very long. It's a 5-second automatic count. If the official gets to 5 seconds and the top man hasn't let go of the ankle yet, it'd be an automatic stall. So Iwanicki got a chance to kind of see what Mann is trying to do on top. Anticipation's big in wrestling, so if Iwanicki can kind of expect that Mann's going to go back to that, make the adjustment, see if he can exactly that. So that was a great job. You know, he was able to wrestle through the position before the restart to get himself that restart and then get back underneath, make the adjustment, and get his escape. Nice job, heavy hips, but here again, Mann, this is where Rawson should be able to keep him squared up and just stay really heavy with his hips. But Mann's second, right there, his second effort on the leg is making a big difference, and he's in a pretty good position here to finish.
Princeton bench calling for 3. They get it. First points awarded to Mann. Oh, Mann's got really good grip on the hips of Iwanicki. Now going to stick his leg in there, make it tough for Iwanicki to build up his base. Now riding time approaching a minute as well. See Rawson trying to get back to his feet in a difficult spot.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to build kind of a quad pod when the top man's got a leg in like that. So Iwanicki's got to kind of clear that leg, and he's going to have to do more than typically quad up.
10 seconds to go.
Nice
Iwanicki trying to
job.
reverse. Iwanicki gets the reversal points as the second period expires. Really nice work from Iwanicki, able to sit through, get a reversal. Now we're tied at 3, riding time in favor of Mann, but here's that reversal from Iwanicki.
Really nice job slipping his arm, and just that's what he had to do. You got to get your hips moving down there on bottom, which means, you know, when you're just kind of square to the mat and you're just doing a quad pod stand up, sometimes in those tighter positions you really got to find some space with your hips. Nice adjustment again. Another good adjustment by Iwanicki on bottom.
And here's a really important moment in the match too. If Iwanicki can somehow ride out Mann for over 20 seconds and get the riding time reduced. There's an attempt at a mat return.
So here's toss to a quick break. They will come back with some highlights and schedules, and then
Now the riding time reversed. Mann is out though. He gets the escape point, so he's up 4-3. 57 seconds of riding time, so kind of a situation Iwanicki wants to be in after the slow start in the first.
Yeah, Rawson cleared the ride time or got it below a minute, but now he definitely still needs to score. So he's going to probably need a takedown. I don't think he's going to get 2 stall calls here in the next minute 15. So he's got to get on a deep leg attack most likely and see if he can finish.
Just over a minute. Iwanicki going for a shot. Nicely defended by Mann. He's got a little bit of inside control. And there goes Iwanicki.
Nice shot by Iwanicki in deep, but Mann kind of went right to hand, wrist control, peeled the hands, and stepped right down. So good defense by Mann. He looks like he's pretty hard to score on when he's kind of up by a point, getting his head position and keeping a distance.
Iwanicki's going to have to go. Down 1. 30 seconds. Mann going for a shot. Now Iwanicki.
That was a good opportunity for Iwanicki. Almost had kind of a knee pick re-attack, but now he's in a tight spot, kind of over-unders here, which is not where he wants to be. He needs to find a way to keep the action going hard.
Iwanicki going for it again, nicely defended by Mann. Now Rawson's going to sit through, get back to square. 4 seconds,
Another
Iwanicki
hard
a
shot.
shot. Not enough, though. Really nicely defended, though, by Jake Mann. Really good match. A good win on the defensive side for Jake Mann. 19-0 Princeton now the team score after 5 bouts.